Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to plot the distribution of a variable using Seaborn. We're also going to be using pandas, to actually download, not to download, but to read in the data file. So let's start with importing the libraries that we need. So we need pandas and we're going to import it as PD for time's sake. And we're going to also use Seaborn. And we are also going to use matplotlib matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Okay, and then after that, we're going to use pandas, right, to read in the data frame. So we're going to be like pd dot read CSV, which is a method we're reading in a comma separated value file. And if you download the data set that I'm linking in the description box below, and upload it here in your files, you could just simply copy the path and then paste it in right here. Okay, and then when you actually do that, when you run it, it's actually going to give you the data set, and you want to just set that equal to a variable so now you can manipulate that data set. So now what we really want to look at, I'm just going to print out the first two rows of the data set using the head method. You want to specify how many rows you want to print out, just write the number in there too. So we want to focus on the writing score column. We want to plot the distribution of those scores. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Seaborn SNS and I'm going to use the histplot function. And inside we're going to specify what we want to plot, right? So what our x is going to be. And in order to do so, we're going to target basically the column that we want. So first of all, it's in the data frame. And then we're going to use bracket notation, and inside we're going to write the column name. So that is writing score. Okay, and then when we run that, it's going to give us a nice, really beautiful distribution of the writing scores. And that's pretty much all there is to it. But I'm going to show you a few other arguments you can use. So you can actually change the color. I usually use light blue. Okay, so that's going to give you it's going to change the color of the bars. And then if you want to change the edge color, you can change it to none. And that can take away the color basically of the border of the boxes. You can change it to, if you actually change it to a color, you want to make sure it's in parentheses. So red, you could do black, right? You could do blue. You can even do light blue also, right? And then you can faintly see it, right? But you could also just change it to none. So it's a really nice distribution. And yes, that is how you basically plot the distribution of a variable using Seaborn. And if you want to add a title, that's why I imported matplotlib as PLT. I'll just do title and I'm going to write distribution of, let's say, student writing scores. And then you can kind of see that. And if you want to, you could just add a little padding so that there's more spacing between the title and the actual graph. And that is the final result. Thank you for watching.